Level 1. Negative balance. You wake up and check your banking app before your feet touch the floor. The number is red. Negative $27. You already know what happened before you open the transaction history. A streaming subscription renewed overnight. It wasn't a subscription that hurt. It was what came after. The bank charges a $35 overdraft fee. A mistake smaller than dinner suddenly costs more than groceries for the week. Then your phone bill tries to process. It fails. Another fee. Your rent payment bounces. Your landlord adds a late charge. What started as $27 becomes nearly $200 in less than 24 hours. You call customer service. The hold music repeats. A representative finally answers. They apologize. They understand your frustration. Then they read from a script you've never heard before. I'm sorry, but these fees cannot be reversed at this time. The conversation lasts 10 minutes. Nothing changes. You walk into the branch hoping someone in person can help. The teller glances at your account for a few seconds before politely explaining the same thing. The rules are the rules. You leave feeling like you weren't talking to people, you were talking to a system. At this level, the bank doesn't see potential. It sees risk. Level 2, $500. Your account stays positive now. Barely. You work extra shifts just to keep it there. Every payday feels like starting over. The overdraft fees disappear, but something quietly replaces them. A monthly maintenance fee. $10, sometimes $15. The bank says you can avoid it by maintaining a higher balance. The balance they require is 3 times what you normally have. You apply for your first credit card. You're approved. Sort of. It's a secured card. To borrow money, you first have to give the bank your own money as collateral. You read the offer twice. They're lending your own cash back to you while charging interest if you carry a balance. It feels strange, but you accept because you want to build credit. The bank isn't rewarding you, it's testing you. At this level, you're not a valued customer. You're a file. Level 3, $5,000. Something changes. Not because you asked, because the computer noticed. Your paycheck arrives every 2 weeks like clockwork. Your savings slowly grow. Your account becomes predictable. The maintenance fees disappear. Automatically. No phone call, no paperwork. One day they're simply gone. Then the credit card offers start arriving. Higher limits, cashback rewards, travel points. The same bank that wanted collateral 6 months ago now tells you you're pre-approved. You apply. Approval takes less than a minute. For the first time, borrowing money feels easy. You visit the branch to ask a question. The teller smiles before you reach the counter. It's a small difference, but you notice. You realize something most people never think about. The bank doesn't care how hard you work. The bank cares how reliable your numbers look. At this level, you're no longer invisible. You're becoming profitable. Level 4, $25,000. The phone rings. This time it isn't an automated message. It's someone from your bank. They introduce themselves as your relationship banker. They ask about your financial goals, your savings, your future plans. You pause for a second. The same institution that kept you waiting on hold last year is now calling you first. Your credit limit increases without you asking. Loan offers arrive with lower interest rates. A fee appears on your statement. You send one email. 3 hours later, it's gone. No arguments, no scripts. Just one sentence. We've taken care of it. The rules didn't disappear. They simply became flexible. Because now the bank wants to keep you. Not because you're special. Because losing customers like you costs them money. Level 5, $100,000. You stop feeling like another account. The bank starts calling you a preferred client. Those words appear everywhere. Your banking app, your emails, your account statements. You walk into the branch. Someone greets you by name. You don't wait as long anymore. Questions get answered faster. Mortgage offers arrive before you've even started house hunting. Another bank contacts you with a better rate. You mention it to your banker. Within hours, they match the offer. Something has changed. Banks are no longer competing for your business. They're competing against each other. Because money attracts attention, and attention attracts better service. At this level, you're no longer just a customer. You're worth protecting. Level 6, $1 million. The relationship changes again. You don't spend much time inside the branch anymore. The bank comes to you. Investment advisors schedule meetings around your calendar. Private wealth specialists discuss taxes, trusts, and long-term strategies instead of checking accounts and debit cards. Problems that once took days now take minutes. A frozen wire transfer, a large purchase, a business loan. One phone call solves them. You notice something strange. Nobody is trying to sell you products anymore. They're offering solutions.
Because wealthy clients don't just buy financial services, they stay for decades. And decades are incredibly valuable. At this level, the bank doesn't just manage your money, it manages the relationship. Level 7, $10 million. Private banking. The words sound simple. The reality isn't. Your banker knows your family, your businesses, your investment goals. Loan terms aren't selected from a website anymore. They're negotiated. Special investment opportunities arrive before they're available to the public. Executives know your name. Your opinions matter. The bank starts asking what you need instead of telling you what they offer. That's the real difference. Influence. Money changes how the institution responds to you, not because you've become a different person, because you've become a different opportunity. At this level, the bank doesn't just serve you, it builds around you. The surprising truth is that you are the same person at every level. Your work ethic didn't suddenly appear when your balance increased. Your character didn't change because another zero appeared on the screen. Only one thing changed: the number beside your name. Banks don't make emotional decisions, they make mathematical ones. The higher your value to the institution, the more resources it invests in keeping you. The rules rarely change, your position inside the system does. And that's why two people can walk into the same bank on the same day and walk out feeling like they visited two completely different worlds.